Hi there, Poke fans. I am your humble host, Joseph Fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Now, in today's episode, we are doing a few interesting things. This is after the Giratina fight. It was found that we were not suited for Giratina, and so the gods decided to send us on a different path. I will link the video that I use in the description for this in this specific video, because I tried to do the requirements to get this Pokemon, but it doesn't work if you just edit it in. You have to actually get the event and ticket or object for this to work. Anyway, let's continue. And as you can see, we find ourselves at this area where there's a little lake in front of us, and there's a little rockline area above us. And as you can see, I forgot that my mouse was in the middle of the picture over there, so that kind of messes a whole lot of things around. Now I think I only have my rock climber HMU with me. So what we need for this to work is this item I'm going to show you now. Okay, it's not this specific item, this is just a max repel, so that I can get through this little location over here without being bothered too much by the wild Pokemon that we encounter. So this pink path opens up to us, so if we remember where it is, we can come right back to this path and get back to that location over there. But I don't think that we can get back into the distortion world. For now, I'm making my way to the closest Pokemon Center I can get, if I remember correctly. Another max repel so that I don't get attacked by any of the Pokemon in this little patch of grass over here. It is actually kind of a waste of a max repel that, because there's so little grass that I had to go through. Okay, as you can see on the Pokemon below, I have my flying HM here, and he's going to fly me to the next location, and that will be Orenburg City. The reason for that is that I have to make my way all the way back to Sky Pillar. But let's first get the item. See that green guy in the green hat? He'll give us an item. This is our mystery gift, Azura Flute. So that's the item that we need to get, and it will not work for us because it was a cheat that I used to get it. But I will get the Pokemon I'm after in any case, because I'm going to edit him in, but I will have a little clip of someone else's video where he actually gets the Pokemon we are after, just to complete the story. And then I'll link to his video, to his YouTube channel and the specific video, so that you can see the full context of how it works. For now, let's go all the way back to Sky Pillar. And the fact that the repel wore off right there broke our momentum, but I also have to click a button to gear up so that I can go up that thing, and as you can see, my controls aren't cooperating. Finally we get up that little hill and we're off to Sky Pillar again. I'm looking for another max repel to use so that we don't get attacked by all kinds of wild Pokemon while we are busy over here. That is a very difficult area to get around because it's very easy to jump over that ledge by accident. And up Mount Coronet we go. Move this boulder out of the way. Let's make our way to the next location. I'm using the bike because it seems to be a little bit more fast traveling than any of the other things, and I almost jumped those ledges by accident. Now we just have to remember all of the details of getting through this area over here, and not forget again that there's a rock climb area on that grass path. So our repel ran out, so we had to take a new one. This is part of the role-playing part of this game. The fact that we were not found eligible to have Giratina in our squad purely because Giratina is a dragon ghost type and we are specializing in grass types. So that is what is going on here for the story. And I remembered that there was a rock climbing part on the side. Arceus chose someone else to capture or calm down Giratina in our stead. One day you will get to that character. And we made it all the way up to this spot, and this is where we continue our journey. We play the flute and you hear the flute playing in the background as we start this process. And there is the ladder that takes us up to our next Pokemon. Now I cut out a whole lot of stuff over here because there was a whole lot of fighting he did, and he used a different ball than we are going to be using. We are using the Master Ball. He used a Dusk Ball. And so we teleported all the way back to the Pokemon Center, and now we are going to use our new Pokemon that we have captured, Cortana, and teach it all of the relevant attacks it needs to know. We also found the correct plate to use to make things the way we want it to be. All I have to do is actually find the plate. And there it is. Let's look at Cortana's attacks. As you can see, this is not the real Cortana. Cortana is a grass and steel type, and this Cortana is only a grass type. And Judgment, as you can see over there, is a grass type attack. Now for the purposes of this roleplay, this grass type attack does both grass damage and steel damage. Because obviously I forgot that I am pretending that it's Cortana and it didn't include a steel type attack. So that is my cop out. So effectively I failed the whole thing. Granted, if this was a Nuzlocke, I would have failed it 9 times already before I got even got over here. But Cortana does not represent its full 2 types in this specific game. But let's continue. Let's try and ignore that little point and just continue on our adventure so far. As you saw over there, this Cortana is on level 60, similar as the rest of our team. Now if you're looking for experience, there's a hotel that we're going to. This one over here is a very good place to gain both money and experience. And we still can't go through this part over here. so we have to work at trying to restore the power. And the barrel is our first opponent, 20 level 25. The barrel. And Torterra is our first Pokemon, so we just run away. And we are going to either switch out. Oh, okay, we're just flying to the next town. That is a much more effective use of our time. Now if I only decide to actually do the flying. As you can see over there on the map, that little square that opened up for us, that is the new route that we came from. So what are we looking for now? Oh, the town map. We want to know where we want to go. Exactly how to get to the next area. This detective work of trying to figure out how to solve the puzzle of getting to the next area is one of the things that makes this one of the good games of the generation. That and the fact that in Platinum we actually have more than only 2 fire types. Magmarizer. Oh, we haven't fought this guy yet. Interesting. So he uses a Bronzor. We were using Torterra. Now either Crunch or Earthquake will take him out quite nicely. I chose to go with Crunch because I don't know if this Bronzor is a levitating or a fireproof Bronzor. 90% of the Bronzor that you encounter is a levitating Bronzor, so Earthquake generally doesn't do anything. So the safer bet is to go with a Crunch. A nice amount of damage that Woodhammer does. We get hit with quite a lot of recoil, but at least our Shell Bell recovers some of that. On the other hand, again talking about the Cortana that I have and the species that it actually is, using Judgment as its grass type attack I think is quite appropriate because that is its star attack. It's the attack that only it can do. Anyway, we are reaching the end of this episode. If you enjoyed what you were seeing, please consider subscribing, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends. But even if you didn't like it, what you saw, please enjoy the rest of the day and have a good day. Thank you and goodbye.